Story of fun.
I shouldn't have been so careless. Thank you for helping me.
Rode right into that.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new? Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side. Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Guessing that we're almost there.
Correct.
That'll help if I get in close before they start without Gaia. These are helpful. Bitter, though. Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before.
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down. This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key in human form.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Serban. You are clear to proceed.
Mind your footing.
That's my way across. It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer. Glad that's over. Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft. This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal. Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was.
Saying that shows you misunderstand her completely. To her, everyone had value. Everything was worth saving. She gave her life in service to that idea. Even after everything you've learned, you still don't get it. The simplest thing about her, and the most important.
No. She had a superior mind and a superior will. It wasn't about sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
What are we going to plug into their heads, Liz? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Liz. It's poison.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is,
I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Halting atmosphere.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made, the world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope. The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it. Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story. Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will. Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be? Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines.
Yes.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse... everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient... In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. I followed the signal to its source.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. It couldn't speak when I found it. Until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. But the Spire was always...
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location. The surrounding geography. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. The commanders of one, anyway.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become
The Karja civil war was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity. Yes, their religion made them easy to manipulate. So yes, it was an...
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
Besides, I was too big. A thrilling technical challenge. Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades. I installed what the ancients used to call a back.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus. Helis moved quickly. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary... I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to a...
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in? Oh, no problem. I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Dervahl, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
The Alceram have gone too far this time. Dervahl should die for his crimes.
Oh, you're in for a treat. It's quite a show.
I had to take over my brother's shift today. Sure as the sun's rising. justice Dervahl deserves is at the tip.
We're letting the Asaram take Dervahl?
Decent work keeping the city safe. Not sitting well with me.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west with an army of ancient war machines. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. It will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but...
Meridian isn't the target of Odd.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire.
And have the City Guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian.
Now. It will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me...
I don't know about everything, but...
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy.
It's always the ones
and do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. But many came for you. Don't be so humble.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at each. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere... Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available.
Get out of the streets! The enemy is here!
Punishments to make Dervahl pay for his treason.
My family might still be alive. And you're going to stand here and do nothing?
We've lost a dozen patrols beyond the valley. Our orders are clear. No more. The freeholds were warned.
You're talking about orders. I'm talking about lives.
Take over my brother's ship.
That's what the orders
Sure
are
as
for,
the sun's
to save
rising,
lives.
he's off courting that noble girl.
I bet those traitors HorizoN will just conveniently lose Dervahl and transport to Mainspring.
Aloy.
You did, Teb.
Honestly, if I fought, I brought supplies instead. I
It
could get
sounds
used to
impressive.
We'll be setting up caches of arms. Aloy?
She didn't need to.
Maybe we can.
The HorizoN that tried to kill our Sun King? Traitors, the whole tribe of them.
Machines or bandits try to get past me, they'll have a fight. Mark my words.
Huh. More thicker, I suppose. Do in up Petra Murata.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants it.
Heavy. Hits hard, too.
I'm awake and alert. Oh, damn it.
The Sun King's going too soon.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Carja. Carja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Carja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys just like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
And let's not get cocky, boys. Aloy, what are we up against?
I'm not sure. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall.
It sounds like our kind of fight.
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit him like a hammer till he can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron.
Well, only if we win.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The anointed...
She doesn't much like being called anointed, either.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian.
I've seen many new things.
For all what's wrong.
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't... And you, after all that's happened, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but... I know you don't want...
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says...
I think the goddess and I are in agreement.
So am I.
I hope we fight soon. My armor's getting itchy.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These cards are in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all. But the wrongness here jags at me like an arrow.
I'm sorry to put you through.
Do not be sorry.
Smoke and sweat. That's how you know you've done a good day's work.
You there! Can you help me? Nora, please, I need to speak with you.
Boland's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished? How did you, Rost? After you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not wood smoke.
And what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
the Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Helis!
No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have fixed me.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then. Can't let him in close.
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
Chosen. Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your whole life was a failure. And soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that! No space.
For Meridian, hold the line!
Where do you need me?
Cannon, on the platforms!
Get to another platform. move!
Raise arms again!
Aloy! 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 By all mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go. I'll find a use for you.
My strength is not yet spent. I earned it by ice and snow. I will answer your challenge.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting. Hades has started the signal. It must have gotten through the defenses. The Norm. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there. Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back. They're alive.
It's Aloy! We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me.
Not alone.
My fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right?
Right.
The metal devil.
I should stock up. Last chance.
Arrival of entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
Is that a Deathbringer?
They keep coming. Knock them back.
Don't let them overrun us!
My way's clear.
The Deathbringer falls. The battle is ours.
We've taken out the corrupted.
The Metal Children have fallen.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I'd hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.